Colors are posted at a ceremony at the Mahoning Courthouse Rotunda to honor veterans. The national anthem was sang. The veterans were recognized for serving our country, while Boy Scouts and community leaders watch and listen.
For us and for our community.
For the brave who serve, there is help available through the Mahoning Veterans Service Commission for those who were honorably discharged.
Veterans, if you're behind on your rent or something like that happens to you, you can apply to our office for some financial assistance. This year we have a winter utility program for seniors, and widows of veterans can qualify as well.
Veterans Service Commissions and veteran service organizations are located in each county in Ohio. Here in Mahoning County, it's located at the Oak Hill Renaissance Plaza. Now, VSCs are funded through property taxes, so that means there's no fees for assistance with services.
Do VA claims, VA compensation claims, that's on the federal level for any veteran who was injured in service. Also assist veterans and widows who are in nursing homes and assisted living facilities.
The president of the Northeast Ohio Women Veterans and commander of the United Veterans Council says there are 67,000 women veterans in Ohio, yet most don't know about available services.
That way we can bring to attention all of the VA resources that they have, various educational benefits that they're entitled to today.
The Mahoning VSC and other VSCs in Ohio have Facebook pages and websites for veterans and their spouses to reach out for help. With more local news, I'm Janet Rogers.
And I sing because I know you're free.
Pregnant Tara Elkins singing through pain and sorrow on the doorstep of apartment 53 at the Royal Mall. The parking area just feet away, the place the father of her unborn child was shot and killed by police. Dozens of grieving friends and family members now remembering 35-year-old Matthew Burrows. An outpouring of support, Elkins says, was comforting.
It was like a little community out here for him. Like, they all came out, even extras like his family. But it meant a lot to me to see the people in the Royal Mall come out for him.
As candles were lit and many hugs given, those close with Burrows spoke about the person he was. Apostle Sam Simons knew Burrows from church. Their last conversation was on New Year's Eve.
He was asking me for some wisdom as far as, building relationships and what he should do with his life and turn his life around. And I was really doing a good job with that. Unfortunately, it was the last time I got to see him.
As many tears were shed, Simons and others close to Burrows emphasized the importance of coming together during a time like this and asking everyone to remember that life is a gift.
Not just about, the shooting. It's about lives, and all lives matter, and they made it known, and we stand together, and we want to see justice.
Elkins says one of the most difficult parts of the night was returning to the site where it all happened and walking up to the doorstep where Burrows once lived.
I had to touch his door because it was just something for me. It's like feeling him. I know he was there, so I know we were there, and just touching his door and standing against it just did a lot for me to kind of to bring a peace to me, so I was okay.
People waited in line for Congressman Tim Ryan's first political campaign stop after announcing he's running for president.
He's for the little guy, and I honestly think he has a chance at becoming president.
Some supporters who held signs saying, "Our future is now," remember Tim Ryan as a teen and then as a young man just out of law school who ran a fierce campaign in his first bid for elected office.
It was definitely grassroots, and a lot of people didn't give him a chance, but he worked very hard. Once again, that work ethic, strong work ethic. I know when he used to play quarterback, I officiated, I worked some of his games, and you could see right then on the field he was a leader.
After his speech, Ryan shook hands, posed for selfies, and met with supporters who believe Ryan will stand out in a crowded field of Democrats, since he is more moderate.
I believe that a lot of the values that Tim has resonates with me. He's fighting for labor.
I'm excited because I think he's going to do even better things when he's president.
He spoke from the heart. He spoke unity. He understands that how all this division from this current administration we have has left us very vulnerable.
Ray Boom Boom Mancini also there showing his support for Ryan, who he says is a fighter for all people.
Dream big, big things happen. Matter of fact, he's taking a shot now, and I support him.
With more local news, I'm Janet Rogers.
You could say that the Tribune Chronicle in Warren is writing a new chapter in Youngstown and the Mahoning Valley's history, publishing the Vindicator Tribune Chronicle's Mahoning County edition for the first time just after 10 Saturday night. The headline, Good Morning Mahoning County, a front page story welcoming readers accustomed to waking up Sunday morning, or any morning for that matter, with a fresh newspaper in their hand and a fresh cup of coffee. It reintroduces newspaper readers to trusted Vindicator reporters, now part of the Tribune staff, to bring you everything Mahoning County. This is a historic day for the Mahoning Valley because this is the first time the Vindicator, an edition of the Tribune Chronicle, has been printed, and the first time that two subscription lists from two newspapers has come together to form one newspaper. The publisher for the Tribune Chronicle, Charles Jarvis, was unable to speak on camera as he published 3 different newspapers for the first time, but tells me so far things have run smoothly. The Trib previously published on average 20,000 to 25,000 papers. Add in the Vindicator subscription list that will double now to 50,000. Inking out a new day for newspapers in the Valley, even in a world full of technology and online news sources. With more local news, I'm Michelle Nix.
The countdown to Christmas has turned from days to hours, and last-minute shoppers are feeling the pressure. But what brings these shoppers out just the day before Christmas?
Oh, you always think of somebody that you forget that's not on your list.
I always feel like I never got enough for people, so I'm just trying to grab a couple extra things to make people happy.
For those who are out in the hustle and bustle right before the big day, there has been one thing that has made finding the perfect last-minute gift a little easier. That is gift cards.
If you get just an individual store, then sometimes that may not be the right thing, so this way they can choose.
Most stores closed just a few minutes ago at 6 o'clock. Now, to finish your last-minute shopping, Target may be your last resort. They close tonight at 10 o'clock. Reporting from Niles with more local news, I'm Elena Spiva. One man's tragedy becomes a holiday tradition, blessing families across the valley, one meal at a time.
When I lost my job, we couldn't have a Christmas, couldn't buy stuff for the kids, and it was tough.
30 years ago, Joseph Lordi hosted the first holiday dinner for those who were walking in the same shoes he once walked in, and the impact has been tremendous.
It's been growing and growing and growing. I think we'll serve about 260 today. I know we had 26 tables and we're out of tables. We had to set up a couple more. But the people are happy. They know where to go to get help. And we're just doing our part.
Joe's generosity has spilled over to many who have sacrificed their time this Christmas to make another family's holiday special.
We'll get home today and we'll still get to have time with our family. So this is a way to help the people of the Mahoning Valley that aren't as fortunate, that we can give back to them and they can have a nice Christmas.
And it's a blessing to be able to have some place we can go where you don't have to pay, but you can still enjoy. This time of year, you know, sometimes it's sad when you don't have no family. And families can come here and enjoy the conversation, the food, the smiles, the kindness.
Gleaners in the Youngstown Community Food Bank, they give back to the community year-round, extending love and support beyond the holiday. Reporting from Youngstown with more local news, I'm Elena Spiva.